Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to make plaster candy ornaments. You can use them to decorate for Christmas on your tree and floral arrangements, whatever best suits you. Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to make plaster candy ornaments. You can use them to decorate for Christmas on your tree and floral arrangements, whatever best suits you. You'll be using a plastic container from the bakery to do these. This one had muffins in it, and it's got a swirl design in the bottom. There's several different kinds. This one has a crisscross pattern. This one has circles with lines. These were made with stars. I seem to have put that down and can't find it. First, you will need your container. Make sure it is washed and clean. You're going to cut the top off. And people look at me so funny when I'm at the store and I'm picking it up and I'm looking all at the bottom of it like I'm looking at the bottom of the cupcakes or the muffins. They think that crazy fat lady, what's wrong with her? Anyway, you will need a towel. That way you can dry your hands if needed. Don't have a good towel. A bucket of water to rinse your hands in. You don't want to put plaster down your drain. Container to put your utensils in. I've got a spatula, a spoon, a fork, and a toothbrush to clean with, and my mixing bowl. I'm going to move my little plasters out of the way. I've had to stop people from eating these. They thought they were real candy. That's how good they look. Yummy, yummy. Okay, you are going to need measuring cup with water. I've got half a cup of water I'm going to be using. Plaster, my measuring cup. You're going to use 1 1/4 cup of plaster. Pour in your water, half a cup, your plaster. It's 1 1/4 cup, so I'm going to need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give that a mix. Oh, not in view, they can't do. You can use a whisk if you prefer. I've been doing it with the middle fork for 15 years, and I think it's the same middle fork too. Be sure to get along all your edges. And do not put any plaster down the drain. I can't stress that enough. That will clog your drain completely. Okay, make sure it's not lumpy. You want it to be thicker than pancakes. Sticks to your fork. That's good.
Extra thick!
You want to put your fork in your liquid to hold your utensils. Now you're going to get your mold. Sadly, on this one, I've only got 2 that I can use because I really like that design. We're going to put in 2 spoonfuls. 1, 2, 1, 2. You want to make sure you do this fast. If you let it set, the plaster will harden. You won't be able to use it. Pat your air bubbles out. This one had a couple of spots on it, but once it's painted and the plastic wrap is on, if I do plastic wrap on those, you'll never even know. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to mix with that one. This one has 5 of the crisscross pattern and 1 where it's got the circle in the middle. So I'm wondering how that's going to look, so I am going to do one of those. You only want it to be about a 1/4 inch tall on the inside. Do not fill it up all the way. It will be way too heavy. And on my tree this year, I'm doing a gingerbread tree and an elf tree. And both are going to have candy pieces. And then for the people I work with, I'll be doing some type of ornament. I do a lot of plaster with gingerbread and other Christmas. You can use any molds to do this with. It doesn't have to be from the bakery. You can do this with baking candy, jello molds, ice trays, anything up on the edges. Don't worry about it. When it dries, it'll all be sanded away. Be sure to rinse your containers in your bucket of water, not directly in your sink first. Okay, we're going to let it set overnight just to be sure that it's good and hardened before you do anything with it. If you take it out too soon, it will break. It will turn bright white when they're ready instead of it being the pale white. Okay, see you tomorrow. It's been a day. Now we're going to pop these out. Really simple. This is one of the easiest molds to let go of. I think a plastic mold is easier to release than a silicone. That's it. So we've got those 5. You can see the decoration on there. A little crisscross pattern. And this is the one I'm excited about. The swirls. That's it. Okay, to sand these, sanding sponge from Dollar Tree. You can also get it from Lowe's. Same exact thing at the Dollar Tree. It works just as well. You got some rough edges on there. And I'm doing this over the top of an old washcloth. I got a pizza pan under it. You can use a nail file. You can use this type, emery board. It's not really hard on this one to do. Okay, if you're going to be, oh no, scratch that, edit. If you want to hang them with a hole in the middle, you can either get a drill bit and twist, 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 twist. I use this handy dandy tool. Turn it on. This one I'm going to be gluing a paper clip on the back of. And that one I'm going to be putting a string straight through. Be sure to brush off any extra plaster powder. Now it is time to assemble our lollipops or the peppermints. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways on how you can do it. To hang, if you're not going to do the drill hole that I had showed you, you'll need paper clips. I've got 2 paper clips out, one for each of these that I'm doing. To paint, I'm using acrylic paint, red apple, and snow white. For gloss, I'm not going to gloss the one that's going to go into the cellophane wrapper because you're not going to see it anyway, so it makes no sense to do so, but I am going to do it on the one that's going to hang without the wrapper to show you both. You can also use a spray gloss. If you use that, be sure to do it outside in a well air ventilated area. A dowel. You can get them in the craft section, 6 inches. We're going to be painting that white. I already got that over there. For paint brushes, you don't need that one. A fine point, and then a regular paintbrush from the paint section, from the home paint section. For this one, I used a cellophane wrap, ruler to measure it, and bows. I got my glue gun and extra glue stick. And I've already plugged that up. So if you hear me scream, you know I got burnt. Scissors, paper towel for while we're painting, our palette, clean water. scissors. I don't know if I said that yet or not. I believe I have everything. It's been a long day and I'm hoping I remembered everything. Okay, so this one I went ahead and painted that one. That'll get glossed in a minute. For the dowel, I love these. These are just so cute. I'm going to paint it white. And you can paint it whatever color that you choose. Oh, I do need that brush. One bigger brush too. Hold the end. And then for it to rest on, I have the lid from coffee. No coffee lid. Oopsie. There anyway. You don't want to put on a thick coat and have it be gloppy. You can go back and put more if you need. Get the tip. Try to get off any extra. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to set that over on the side to dry. But I have one ready to use. Put your paint brush in the water to glue it on. Go in the middle and I just go straight down and then hold it into place. Let that dry about 30 seconds. I left the glue gun plugged in because I'm going to need that for when I put on the paper clips. Okay, my palette. And if you choose, you can paint the whole thing red and do a white swirl. I'm just going the easy route to show you. Your fine point brush. Okay, follow your swirl around. This is how I do it, but you can do it however you choose. Doesn't it look really cute in my garland that I'm making with elves? It's going on with elf garland, and I'm also doing a gingerbread tree this year. More than likely, if you're watching this video, it's because you had seen something I posted for pictures. That's it. Before I put my brush back into the paint, wipe it off there. Okay, done with the palette. Let that dry. Okay, I'm going to work on this one for the gloss. I have my little gloss container. Slop it on. And I just got through making dinner, and that's my doggie letting me know that she can smell the chicken. What's up, Boo? You want chicken? I'm only going to do a light coat to start off with that, because I don't want the red to run. Another minute to dry. While I wait for that to finish drying. So So cute. Oh, I'm going to put the wrap on this one. I got one bow that I'm going to use. All my little doodads and thingies I have on here from Dollar Tree. Even the paper clips. Clear wrap. Oh, I got to open over here. When you get it, be sure that it is a Folow wrap. I got some really cute iridescent ones, and they were not clear, and I thought they were. Got really cute pinks and purples for a different tree I was doing. Okay, you're going to cut about 9 inches. I'm trying not to look all kind of stupid while I'm doing this. Still nervous on these. Right like that. Okay, gonna put it. I like to put mine diagonal. Bring it down. We'll wrap it. Hold it securely with those fingers on one hand. You can use streamer ribbon on this. And then pull this in to make the little pieces curl. And the way I held those into place, I have little rubber bands from my son's braces that he didn't use anymore. Okay, that's putting on a little wrap. So cute. Oh, and to hang it. Make sure you're measured up straight with your lollipop stick. I'm not going to put a whole lot. And I go a little down from the top so that way if it does melt the paper. And that's Boo again saying she wants some dinner. That'll be dry in 30 seconds. That's it there. And I would recommend using old towels for this. I'm sure I have already said that. This one, when I put the back on, I used floral wire, which was also good because it blended with the tree. I'm just going to do a light coat on the back. We're going to wait about 30 seconds. Okay, you can decide where you want your swirl, to start at. And you might come up with other options on how you want to hang your lollipops. You can put them on longer sticks, put them in floral arrangements. Just have them lying in a fake candy dish. I've done that too. And then let that sit till that dries. It dries pretty quick. There's that one. You just hang that in your tree if you choose. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing lots more Christmas holiday stuff regarding gingerbread and I guess elf stuff. Not elf on the shelf, just regular elf stuff. Okay, thanks for watching.